Hey everyone, it's Devana. It's wash day, so I'm coming at you with another video. I will mix the products that I use on camera just so those that haven't seen my fast-paced wash day will know exactly what's in everything. But if you haven't, feel free to watch that video and learn how to make this a much quicker process. So first off, we're going to start with the Prepoo, and I notice a big difference in my hair. Since I have 4C hair, it tends to be drier. I'm just going to add any sort of washout conditioner. I'm using Herbal Essences 0%. Add some oil, grapeseed oil, and olive oil are what I'm using today. Sometimes you use coconut oil, whatever oil you have on hand or you choose to use. It's just fine. Mix it all up, and like I said, I keep old containers so that I can keep these mixtures and store them, help save some time on wash day. Stir it all up, make sure it's not too runny or else it'll just drip out of your hair and make a mess. When it's a good consistency, go ahead and apply. So we're taking out our style. And I always keep clips on my clothes when I'm styling my hair just so I don't have to get up constantly. It makes things a lot more convenient for me. I'm going to separate my hair into 4 sections just so that it's easier to work with when I'm distributing the product through my hair. The basis of any moisturizer is water, so since the point of the Prepoo is to sustain moisture by the end of the wash process, I'm going to spritz my hair with water first and then add the Prepoo. And I'm generous with it. Don't be skimpy, add as much as you feel you need. I usually add it until I feel like I can rake my fingers through without too much pulling or stress on the hair. For a while I had trouble separating my hair into 4 sections. It wasn't long enough, so this did take some time. If your hair isn't long enough to do 4 sections, you can do more than that. It does not matter, whatever works. It makes the product easier to work with. That's what you should do. So I'm just going to twist up my hair, put this section to the side, and move on to the others. And I'm going to speed this up since it's going to be the same process all the way through. I know a lot of you are probably looking at the ends of my hair. Last time I straightened my hair in June, we had some heat damage and we're getting over that, but I am transitioning again, so that's why the ends look the way they do. It's a process, we'll get there, they'll be healthy again. While I'm transitioning my hair once again, I do trim the ends fairly regularly. I would say every few weeks, or just as I'm doing twists or something like that, I will just snip off the ends. But I'm not a brave enough soul to just cut it all off at once. Maybe one day I'll get there, but hopefully I won't have this heat damage problem again to need to. So I'm just taking the ends of my hair and tucking them together, and then I'm going to put a claw on them to hold them into place, just so that when I put the shower cap on, nothing is hanging out, so that when I am under the heated dryer, I don't have to worry about anything getting missed. All the pieces are covered. So I didn't want to spend a bunch of money on a hooded dryer. They're hard to store and they can be expensive. So I just got this hand dryer attachment for probably $3 on eBay. It's lasted me for over a year. Love it. The only thing I don't like with the drawstrings is sometimes as the air blows it lifts up. So here's my trick. I tuck it behind my ears that way, and then it helps stay in place. I kept the Prepoo mixture in for about 20 to 30 minutes, which is probably longer than you need, especially since I used the heat. 15 minutes would probably do, but go with whatever you like. There's no harm in keeping it in longer than necessary. I rinsed it out with warm water, and then I shampooed with curls, and I will show you that here. And after that, I rinsed that out with warm water as well, and then we're on to the deep conditioning process. So now we're on to the deep conditioning process. I keep an empty container, of course, again, so I can mix this in. I love that Shea Moisture Tahitian Noni Deep Moisture Mask. It's never on sale, unfortunately, with the buy one get one, but eventually they will get with it and put it on. I need to try some of the other products as well. And then I showed the 10-in-1 renewal system. I have not yet tried that on its own, only with my other mixed products, so I can't give an honest review about that, but I will get that done. I add tea tree oil and peppermint oil, and I also add my Cream of Nature Intensive Repairing Conditioner. Mix that all together. Again, we are separating our hair into 4 sections to make it easier to work with, adding a generous amount of product. And again, I put it in until I can rake my fingers through it in a semi-easy manner. Twist it up, put it aside, and on to the next bit. If anyone has any recommendations for deep conditioners, I would love to try them. I'm always looking for new ones to switch out or to add to my regimen. Also, something I forgot to mention, when I am putting my fingers through my hair, I always tip off any rings I have or jewelry that could possibly get caught, just so it takes away any unnecessary tugging that could go on. I did dry my hair with a cotton t-shirt, so if one section, because by the time I got to the 4th part of the section it was kind of dry, don't be scared to spray a little more water in there. You always want to make sure you're working on damp hair. If it's too dry, just add some water and keep going. So once the deep conditioner is all in your hair, just go ahead and follow the instructions before with clipping the ends, adding the plastic cap, and then adding the hooded dryer or dryer attachment, whatever you use. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to speed up this last part pretty significantly because it's really just a repeat of everything I've said before, dividing your hair into 4 sections, raking the product through until your hair is easier to manage. This part I'm doing just the leave-in moisturizer part. I will talk about the products that I use. In this video, I use the LOC method, lotion, oil, cream. You can use the LCO, lotion, cream, oil. It kind of just goes by whatever I grab. I don't stick to one or the other. As long as all 3 steps are done and the leave-in goes in first, I think you're good. Today I use the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen, Grow, and Restore Leave-In Conditioner with shea butter, peppermint, and keratin. I really hate the smell of this product, but it works, so I suck it up and use it. You can add essential oils like lavender or something like that to try to mask the smell if you have the issue that I do. I then add my mix of oils, which I keep in a container that is less likely to spill, just because that can make a mess in a suitcase. Use almond, Jamaican black castor, grapeseed, and olive oil in that mix, but you can change that up to whatever you have on hand. And then I used Shea Moisture's Curl Enhancing Smoothie, but I also switch up that product as well. Alright everyone, so we're coming into the home stretch. I just twisted up my hair and then I'm going to style it, but you can do whatever you like. Just try to keep it stretched so you can avoid knots and tangling.